Hello, and today is a great day to talk about listening is one of your superpowers. Okay, let's talk about this. So, listening, most of the time, we think we're listening to other people, and most of the time we're not. We're trying to figure out what we're going to say next, or what the story is, or, we're bored with it, or we don't listen at all. So, there's all kinds of ways that listening becomes a bad behavior, poor listening. So the ego gets a hold of that and says, I'm more important than you, and it's all about me, and so there is no real listening. So the sacred rule to listening is that people just want to be seen, loved, and heard for who they are. Now, there's a key to this, a couple of different keys to this actually, and rewards that if you do listening accurately, what you do, one, is you create the glue between relationships and the connection. You create the glue between the oneness between all of us. You create the glue to open your heart and be present for another person. The second secret key that you get out of really good listening is that if you believe that the world is your reflection, okay, so you have to ascribe to that idea to get what I'm about ready to say. If you believe that, then the people that you're sitting with and listening to are clues for you for your own life as well. So it's not just about witnessing sacredly what they're saying and being with the presence of another human being and opening that door for them in sacred witnessing. It's also watching and listening for what they're saying as clues to the matrix of your life. So those are a couple of reasons why you want to listen. So now what I'm going to do is take you into a listening practice that I'm going to actually ask you to do in your life, in your real life, with at least one person. So here's how it works, okay? Deep listening. So when you're present with someone, you breathe deeply and you ground yourself and you become very present with that person in the room. You put your ears on, you open your eyes, you open your heart, and you continue to breathe as you're listening. Okay, you can do this without anyone knowing, by the way. You put your agenda on hold and you slow yourself down. In our busy world, it's really hard to do that a lot of times, but you want to slow yourself down so that you become very present. You listen and you lean in a bit. And if it feels right, you can look at them in the eye, you can mirror their body language, you can fold your hands, put them over your heart, you can just put them on the table or on your lap, but it shows that you're listening. So your physiology will show. So you're not just listening to the words that they're saying, you're listening to their needs. What is it that they're really asking for? What is it that they really want to be seen with? You don't ever interrupt, you just listen. And then the magic moment is when you reflect, reflective listening, reflect back what you heard. Okay, what I heard you just say was this, or this is what I hear you saying. And when you do that, you can also ask, is that what you meant? And tell me more about that thing. So you're leaning into understanding what they're saying and what it is that you want to know. Then you keep repeating these steps. You breathe, you lean in, you listen, you mirror their body language, you become present, and then you reflect back what you heard, and then you ask them to tell you more, or you check for understanding. So I know if many of you have learned active listening or reflective listening, but when you do this, when Michael Toms did this with me, he was genuine about it, and he really wanted to know what I was saying. And when we were complete, because it didn't take that long, I felt very, very seen. That is deep listening. And when we practice that as our way of being in the world, magic happens. Amazing people come into our lives, and we hear things that you just might not ever hear. And you also hear clues for your life. So, sacred witnessing, deep listening, loving each other, creating the connections. Go try it. Tell me how it works, okay? Listen up. All right. Bye for now.